We are finally waking up to the wonderful world of Middle Eastern fragrances. I recently found a fragrance house and I would love to share it with you. But before we get into that, I would love to let you know who I am. My name is Ijeoma. I'm a beauty lover, a skincare influencer, a pro makeup artist, and a woman of a certain age. And that gives me the authority to do what I'm doing on my channel. So, Fragrance of Arabia. This is a house that I've just recently discovered as I was going down the Middle Eastern path, and I am pleasantly surprised by what I found. They seem to be doing what most Middle Eastern houses are doing, and that is they offer some of the popular houses, that is Swiss Arabia, Al Haramain, Al Rehab, and they also have their own fragrances that they have created by themselves. So because I like to walk the path that is least walked, I decided to get their own fragrance. I absolutely loved how the bottles looked like, and that's what made me press the buy button. Now, I purchased 2 bottles and they were very generous and sent me 5 samples. And I felt like I was experiencing enough of this house to come and share it with y'all. Now, they seem to have 2 collections in their niche perfumery. Today, I'm going to talk about Everyday Classics, and they have another one called Royal House. They do also have a store, but I went on Google and it's not quite clear about where the store is or even if the store is open. I am going to possibly go out hunting one day in the summer and I'll get back to y'all. I would love to do a follow-up video on this fragrance house because I'm definitely going to be repurchasing from them. Now, this particular collection, the Everyday Classic collection, has 14 fragrances. I have 7, which is a good enough amount to, decide whether we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this house. I already know that I'm definitely going to be repurchasing very soon. So let's start with the samples. Let's start with Black Pearl. I used half of the samples and I left enough for us to experience them together. Now, Black Pearl has been named appropriately. There is something very dark and sensual and feminine about this fragrance. I really like it. Something modern, something fun. Now, some of the notes on the website indicate that it has patchouli, rose, coffee, saffron, black pepper, and I get all of that. The coffee note is definitely there. The rose makes things nice and fresh. The amber just gives it a little bit of depth, and that classic musk note that most Middle Eastern fragrances love. I really liked it. It played well on my skin. It lasted quite well on my skin. It smelled amazing to bed. I did wear it throughout the day on my arm, and I kept getting wafts of it. Really beautiful. Really, really nice. Definitely a Black Pearl. Now, am I going to be getting the full bottle of this? No. Not because it's a bad fragrance. Once again, I've been saying it's beautiful. It's just there are other fragrances in this house that stood out a little bit more to me, and I'll let you know which ones those are. But yeah, Black Pearl is lovely. It is perfect for a woman of all ages. Very fun, date night, perfect in the winter. Might be a beast in the summer, but I wouldn't know because I haven't experienced it in the summer. But yeah, that is a general, all-round, will be liked by most people fragrances. Next up is Egyptian Amber. I know I definitely want a full bottle of this. This smells like expensive makeup. Yep, really pretty expensive makeup. Somewhat powdery, somewhat plasticky, but not in an annoying way and not in a cheap way. It smells like expensive makeup. I really, really like this. I love the description on the website. There's barely any notes, but let me read you the description. Spices from the local market, flowers from the garden, the aroma of the books from Alexandria, and the amber of the resins. Oh, talk about sweet talking. Really nice. There is that spiciness definitely coming through. I have a feeling this has tuberose in it, maybe some lavender as well. Musk, definitely. Sandalwood, definitely. I want it. I definitely want a full bottle of this. I wore this and I felt oh so feminine, oh so pretty. I kept thinking of expensive makeup. I kept imagining myself in Selfridges spending more than I should be spending on makeup. Yeah, that's nice. It's feminine, it's slightly powdery, it's definitely a floral, it definitely has spices in it. A little bit mature, I would say. Definitely a girl over 25 could rock this comfortably. Most comfortably 30s type of fragrance, 40s type of fragrance. It's definitely more mature, let me just say that, but it's very pretty and I absolutely love it and I want a full bottle of that. Next up is Wild Oud. Now this I feel is a fragrance that has been made to satisfy that part of the market that loves rose and oud, because that's what this is. Yeah, it's just a really nice rose oud fragrance. Is it a full bottle for me? No, because I have something a little bit better than this in my collection. But if you're a rose oud girl, the oud is very sweet. It's not that barnyard wood. If you like that combination, perhaps Wild Wood would be something for you. Can I just say, I also love the prices of this collection. Everything is under £30. They all perform really well. They smell expensive. The oud is a little bit, just a little bit animalic. Just a little bit, not too much. Just a touch. But yeah, that's Wild Oud. I'm not buying a full bottle, but if you like rose and wood. Next up is English Rose. This one, I definitely want a full bottle of it. The musk in this is very dominant, but the florals make it nice. Not too musky. They just add a freshness to everything. It says it's an accord inspired by 7 of the world's most exquisite roses. And I like the sound of that. I definitely want a full bottle of this. This definitely is a rose fragrance. There's possibly maybe some resins in this. There's maybe some sandalwood. There's something that's making it a little bit sweet, but very fresh, very beautiful on the skin. I wore this and I just immediately, I knew I wanted a full bottle. Absolutely beautiful. If you love rose scents, there's also like a greenness. It's like you can smell the stem, the broken stem of the rose. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Now I will say, out of all the fragrances I've mentioned, I feel like this one is the most beast mode. Oh, I hate that word. I feel like it's the one that's the most loudest, because I wore this to bed and I struggled to get to sleep because it was just hitting me bam, bam, bam. Like, this is strong. I cannot wait to wear this in the summer and just walk around as if I'm a rose garden floating all around me. Yes, 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 yes. That's how you do a rose fragrance. That is nice. This English Rose, I want, I need, I must have. Gorgeous. The last sample, this one is called Second Wife. I absolutely love the name. Second Wife smells like a second wife, like a spoilt woman, you know, somebody who's doted upon. Really nice. There's berries in this. There's lily, there's musk, there's vanilla, there's cedar. The berries are undeniable. The vanilla is there, the musk is there. Very feminine, very modern, very crowd pleasing. Many women will love this. It is ageless as well. It dried down on my skin, and the berries and the vanilla, they were beautiful on my skin. Is it worth a full bottle for IJ? I don't know. You know what? I do know. It's the name that I love. I love the name, Second Wife. I absolutely love the name. Is that a good enough reason to buy a fragrance? I don't know, but I like this. I like this. It's really nice, really feminine, modern, smells like a spoiled rich girl. Really intriguing to me. I don't know if I'll get a full bottle of that, but I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Now let's talk about the 2 full bottles that I got. I will show you the packaging that it comes in. It just comes in this white cardboard cylindrical situation, which is not the best. If you are a packaging snob, this is going to put you off. But if you don't care, like me, and you're worried about the juice, then that shouldn't worry you at all. Let's talk about Afghani Oud. Now this has coffee, oud, tobacco, resins, and a cannabis note. And the cannabis note is what stood out to me. I thought, oh, okay, let me take a whiff of you. She is potent, or rather he. This is a fragrance that says I'm a he. Actually, this is very masculine, but it is also unisex. A woman could get away with this. I wore this and I enjoyed it. The oud is somewhat animalic. It's not a sweet oud. The coffee makes it a little bit bitter. The resins are there, adding a little bit more smoke. It's not quintessentially a feminine fragrance, but a woman can get away with it. I enjoyed it. There's something serious about it. It's a kind of fragrance a woman wears when she has put up walls. Like, you know, I'm a bitch tush. Don't come to me, you know, don't come to me. Don't talk to me anyhowly. It also reminds me of the kind of fragrance I would smell like in a cigar bar or a shisha bar, obviously Middle Eastern. It's nice. It's nice. I'm glad I have the bottle. I'm looking forward to wearing it in the summer. I wore it to bed and I felt, oh, you're a little bit too serious for bed. I can't, you know, snuggle to you. This fragrance definitely would shine on men. It's not bad. The oud is very oud, so be mindful. If you do not like an animalic oud, what people call Afghani Wood, then this fragrance is not going to be for you. But otherwise, I think it's been well done. I feel like I can get a little bit of everything. The coffee, the cannabis note, the resins, the tobacco. It's all there, and yeah, nice. Pleasantly surprised. Last but not least is Blushing Pearl, which is the scent of the day. So let us spray, spray, spray. I love the description on the website. It is a pure feminine floral masterpiece, and that's exactly what this is. It is a blushing pearl. There's something so feminine, so fresh, so delicate, so playful about this fragrance. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And what I love about it is that despite it being the winter and being a floral, it is shining. It has been doing the most for me. Like, I've gone out and I've gotten compliments wearing this fragrance. Oh, you smell so pretty. You smell so fresh. Beautiful fragrance. I've enjoyed wearing it to bed. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I am so amused. This is the star of the show for me. This and Egyptian Amber are the stars of the show for me. Absolutely beautiful. I'm really falling in love with wearing florals in the winter, and this has just really made me happy. Definitely worth getting if you love wearing florals in the winter. If you love your rose note. Blushing Pearl, she's a classy babe. She's classy. And that's that. That's my little first impression and roundup of the fragrances that I have from Fragrance of Arabia. I hope you find some value in this video so you can do a little bit of happy shopping. I will definitely be coming back and doing a part 2 sometime during the year. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here. My name is Ijeoma, and I'll see you soon.